Well, good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you all. Thank you, President Goodson, for that kind introduction and for your leadership of Tulsa Community College. And Director Newton-Embry, Superintendent Ely, I got the pronunciation right, didn't I? Good. Warden Dowling, thank you all for your hospitality and having me here today. And Chef Jeff, we look forward to hearing your story of personal redemption, of growth and success. And class of 2019, many of you will soon tell similar stories, though you may not be able to bake a carrot souffle quite like Chef Jeff does. I've really looked forward to being here today. I really have. It's hard to believe that in 1970, the first classes of TCC were conducted in leased office spaces. And I understand there weren't enough chairs on the first day, so students sat on lawn chairs and pillows. Well, come to think of it, that arrangement might still be more comfortable today and maybe even more conducive to learning for some. But since then, TCC has become an important presence in Oklahoma, serving over 27,000 students each year. In 2007, the Oklahoma Department of Corrections, the Dick Conner Correctional Center, and TCC partnered to ensure all students have opportunities for a lifelong learning journey. That partnership has changed the direction of a lot of lives. And today, we celebrate the program's largest graduating class. This ceremony, this celebration, is about all of you and all that you have accomplished. It's also a moment to acknowledge what you've overcome. When Dean Ventrease, a beloved president of TCC, was asked how he would like to be remembered, he responded, hopefully just helping this place on earth become a little better, maybe eventually helping people break down barriers. Well, all of us in this room believe you have the potential to do the same. Your teachers believe in you. Your families believe in you. Your country believes in you. President Trump and I have faith in the power of redemption. He has led important reforms to our justice system to help anyone who's in need of a second chance at life. And we all need second chances, don't we? I think about my late dad, Ed Prince. He was a hard-driving entrepreneur who started a business in his 30s, worked to make that business as successful as he possibly could. And it was sometimes at the expense of his family. Well, when he was 42, he was laid flat with a heart attack. And after 2 weeks in the hospital to think about his life and his priorities, he came out with a different perspective. He had a second chance to put his priorities where he really wanted them to be, with his faith in his family. He continued to build that business, but his life was changed with that second chance. We all need second chances. You have benefited from what in government speak we call second chance Pell, and you've heard it mentioned earlier. You are all examples of what happens when students can use aid in expanded ways. You are why we propose that the Second Chance Pell experiment or pilot become a permanent program. You know, Pell Grants have historically been only for students attending traditional four-year colleges or universities. But this administration recognizes that every student is anything but traditional. Your education is your education. And it's the right education if it prepares you for a successful career and a meaningful life. Education's not about the building in which you learn or the pathways you pursue. Education is about you. It's about your aspirations and abilities, your passions and pursuits. Your ingenuity and what you do with it determines your destiny and contributes to ours. I think of one graduate I recently met named Brian. Brian has been where you are. Like all of us, he made mistakes. But he recently graduated at the top of his class, summa cum laude, from a program much like yours with a paralegal certification. He aspires to be a lawyer, so he's currently working at a law firm by day and pursuing a law degree by night. Each graduate, like Brian, like you, is someone with a chance to participate in a strong economy. Your contributions can make it even stronger. As a graduate, you're prepared to earn a paycheck, to provide for a family, and to participate in prosperity. And you'll contribute to an economy that's the strongest it's been in years. Today, there are about 8 million unfilled jobs. Small businesses are opening at record numbers. Wages are growing and unemployment is shrinking for everyone. Our economy is expanding faster than anyone predicted. Employers in your communities need folks with skills like you have and your talents. I think of Cody. Cody has already earned an associate degree and a few certificates. Today, where is Cody, by the way? Right back there. Cody, congratulations. Today, he'll receive his second associate degree as he works toward a bachelor's degree from Oklahoma's own HBCU, Langston University. I enjoyed learning about you, Cody. And what you said about having a better chance at life. You said, all of this education will help you find a job. It's a way to turn what was a very bad decision on my part and turn it into something more positive. That's the sort of attitude all of us can embrace. No matter what you decide to do with the talents you've developed here, I hope you all remember, there is no ordinary task, no ordinary job. None of you are ordinary, and there's nothing out of the ordinary about a second chance. As I said before, all of us need those second chances. We all need opportunities to learn from falling, to get back up, and to try again. If we acknowledge as much, it is because each of us was born in the image and likeness of God, endowed with dignity that no man and no government can ever take from us. You were born with great dignity and with great purpose. I think of my late friend Chuck Colson. He became a Christian while he was incarcerated, and he spent the rest of his life serving as a witness to the gospel, especially in places like this. He said that his greatest humiliation, being sent to prison, was the beginning of God's greatest use of his life. I believe there is a great plan for each of you. So bring all that you have to all that you do. This is your chance to be the best husband you can be, the best father, the best citizen, the best man. Notice that each of those titles requires some sort of service. Service to your family, to your country, to God. The talents God has given to you were not given only for you. They were given so that you might serve others. That's not always such a popular thing to say these days. Too often we like to put ourselves on a pedestal. Instead, choose to put others first. Too often we feel entitled. Choose to give instead. Too often we want to do whatever we want to do. Instead, choose to do what is right. Choose to be selfless. And recognize that you are and always will be greater than the sum of your parts. I'm inspired by these lines from Scripture. The parts of the body that seem to be weaker are all the more necessary. And those parts of the body that we consider less honorable, we surround with greater honor. Make no mistake, though, being selfless doesn't suggest becoming like everyone else. To the contrary, you need to be yourself because there's only one of you, and we need you. We need your talents and your unique perspectives. Yes, it is good to pause today and to applaud your success. But after this moment, I'm confident you will find supporting the successes and joys of others more rewarding than anything else. In serving others, we always reap more than we sow. It's been said that it's not enough to do good. Good must be done well. There is a power already at work within us. Scripture tells us this. A power who is able to accomplish far more than all we ask or imagine. So cooperate with that power. Invent, create, build, transform, cure, solve. I believe you can. The President of the United States believes you can. Your country believes you can. Thank you for having me here today, and congratulations to all of you.